Just parked up the car and little spots of rain, but what a good sign this is. It's a beautiful little harebell trembling in the wind. Just been adjusting my boots. These are new to me, so just put some extra socks on. Testing new boots today. That's the good thing about being on your own. You can faff about for ages with your boots. You're not holding anybody up. Come for an explore down towards the, well, river? Don't know. If it wasn't midgy, it'd be good to have a look at camping down here. Beautiful. And the dipper. There's a dipper down the river there. Zoom's no good on this. You're not going to see that dipper, are you? Little seats to sit on. Nice flat bit of grass, and all this grass which you can see by the soft rush, even in an event, wouldn't be flooded. Lovely. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I'm just going to follow the river up instead of the path. Makes it a bit more interesting for you guys as well to watch, hopefully. But no, this would be midge heaven. No, I'm not going to stay here. I'm like midge central. In fact, with it being coming up for 6 o'clock already, I need to skedaddle. See that channel there in the middle where it doesn't really have any soft rush? And the rushes are on each side. You can tell where it's not going to be flooded because it wouldn't like that. Okay, there's a little bit there. There's always the exception that proves the rule, isn't there? But look, this is just polygonum. I'm not sure what type that's filling this. But the rushes, the soft rushes, are up here. So you can tell where it'd be okay to put a tent if you needed to, without getting swept away in the night. This is a real hidden away sort of spot. I'm getting a midge attack. Lovely flowing stream. Once the midges are gone in October, oh, that's where I saw the sheep back in May. That's why I video things. My memory's so bad. But if I video nice things, I can look back on them. If anyone else wants to watch too, that's great. Sorry about the deep, heavy breathing. That's better for light. Just such a pretty path, I wasn't expecting. Very pretty. Just stopped at the like a zigzag, and I bet this is the hello guys. I bet this is the traditional sitting down place, because just come up the really steep bit. Oh, the light is lovely and muted and grey. This is what I wanted after all those heat waves. Just really keen to get up there now. I think it's sort of 6:40. I'll look at my thing, but I think it's 7:30. Oh, somebody camped here. Oh man. I'll go say hi. Hello. Sorry. I won't camp next to you, don't worry. But I've not camped here before.
Say hello.
Hi.
I'm Simone.
Oh hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah, go here. Because the wind is coming from the south with the weather.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a test of the tent though.
That's up to you, but
But thanks for the offer though, yeah, I'll have a look
There's
round.
not that many places like this side that got the shelter.
Oh, fancy that. Popular spot, huh? So I will find some obscure sort of wild bear type of find, I think I'll do, where you just sort of put your tent down amongst rough vegetation. I quite fancy the edge over here. I can see an edge because I'll do anything to avoid people. She was very nice though, but I was somewhat put off by a whole sort of litre of spirits. The fact that she was sort of worse aware of alcohol. I was also a trans woman, so it's quite interesting to find a trans woman camping out here. This edge actually does look quite good. I like this. I like this. I'm going to walk to the edge until I can walk no more, and then it'll be a maximum wind test for this Durston. Well, it's done. I've got a lovely little spot which is all special because it's all my own, and I've just got the Z mat. What do you call them? Because I don't want to bother with all the bedding yet. I've got the sleeping bag there to loft up. So that's the main thing. And I think I've got my bread and I've got my wine, but not my cheese. Where's my cheese? I want my cheese. That's dinner. Bread, cheese and wine. Like the traditional French country peasant, you know. And what would it be in England? It would be cider, bread and cheese. You go, keep it simple. I do have, to be honest, I've got like a noodly thing. I get cold, but oh, it's just so mild, it's so warm. Hardly a breath of wind. It was really windy up at Margery Stones where the character was pitched. She'll be fine, she'll be fine. I might go and say hello in the morning. I'll try not to worry. You know, I'll just pretend I'm alone. I'm just really laughing because for dinner I've got bread and cheese. I've got bread and cheese without the cheese. So I've got bread and butter for dinner. And there's a trans woman about 300 metres away. I don't know why people like to see this. There you go, there's a flame for you. Ah. I do like that you can see it when you're cooking in the dark. But it looks so inefficient, doesn't it? All gadding about on the edges. If you just put it so it's... Talking of efficiency, put the lid on. For the first time I bought milk powder. I bought some milk powder. I tested it at home and it just tastes like really the same. So I don't need to bring milk anymore on camps. Looking pretty good. Yes, if they're tight and they don't flap, then they're going to make a sort of a vibration noise, like as though the wind travelling over a tight drum. The aeroplanes are quite quiet here. Oh, you know, I'd love to camp somewhere without any aeroplanes. The Black Mountains of Wales. I'm not near there now. I'm nearer here. Can you hear that? Of course you can. And the airplanes seem to get louder and louder as the light goes on, don't they? I mean, I live next to Luton Airport, but I can't hear any planes. Must be just the fact that where I am is like, they don't go over. They have to go around the other side or something. Oh, it's so dark here. Absolutely dark. I took a photo of the lit up tent with just blackness around it. So I say, oh, I'll pretend I'm going to sleep now. Oh. Night. You know what it'll do? It'll do this. Yeah. This is like, it's very discreet. It goes through that before it switches off. Brilliant, isn't it? What a crazy light. No. Ah, lovely to be woken up by the sound of the rain. It's 5 to 8 as well. So comfy. It's sort of like a slight, just a very slight hollow again. I like that in the pitch. When it's raining like this, then you have to pack away wet tent. It's just so great that it's not still nylon. The polyester won't absorb any water. Airplane again. This tent has a waterproof zip, but there were a few drops going down here this morning. I went onto here, so I'll keep an eye. This across, I can keep an eye where it was from. Yeah, got my morning voice. Peep out without doing the zip, look. Hey, got a coffee tag. Well, looks nice out there actually. I'm all packed up in the tent. It's about 10 o'clock because I've just been waiting it out, taking it really slow. not used to this. I'm used to heat waves. What's going on? I found the cheese. It was in a little block of cheese with cling film around it. So pretty fiddly to find, but it was just loose in the rucksack. It's just the bottom of the rucksack. So I had some bread and cheese and coffee for breakfast. Anyway, I've not lost any more weight. My weight's gradually creeping up. I'm trying to creep that back up to what it should be, which should be 62 kilos. I went down to like 59 kilos, a bit thin. And you might say, well, why am I worried about my weight? It's just you need a bit of, what's the word? For being cold in the winter and not having enough food on these kind of adventures, you need a bit of, what's the word? Not collateral, not padding. You need some fat so that you can break that down if there isn't enough, if you haven't got enough calories that day. You can then break down some of your own fat, can't you? It's so relaxing sitting in the tent, listening to the wind. Well, the wind's really picking up now. The beauty of this tent, see I've dropped the inner, nice dry inner. There's no condensation, not with this wind. And with the nice sill poly, you can drop the inner, roll it up nice and dry, and shove it in the rucksack, and then put just the outer tent in the sort of the bag I've got for it. Yay. This tent will be fine taking down in the wind, because the way you can keep it all guyed out and drop the tent off the clips. The poles are delicate, but it'll be fine. The edge of nothingness. Love it. Now, how do I get back? There's not a breath of wind down here, and it's about 12, half 12, so nice lazy start to the day. Yeah. So now, not having had enough food really, I need to just go into Hathersage and eat.